Good morning, everybody. I hope you're having a good weekend. And we are going to get started this morning in Shavasana. See a few more people join. Good morning. Good morning, Debbie. Good morning, Doug. Hope everyone's having a good weekend. We're going to go ahead and get started off in our Shavasana. Just laying flat on your back. And allowing everything to fall heavy onto the mat. Shoulders, hips. Take your chin down slightly, lengthening through the spine. Letting your feet fall apart. Letting go of any thoughts that don't serve you for the next 60 minutes. Anger, fear, stress, anxiety. And just bringing an awareness to your breath. How it feels on the inhale and the exhale. And then just while you're laying here, just tense up everything. Tense up through the feet, the arms, the hands into fists, shoulders, back. Inhaling. And then on the exhale, release everything that you're holding tight. Bringing awareness to anything that doesn't release on the exhale. And then doing that one more time at your own pace. On the inhale, tightening. And then on the exhale, releasing. And then just bringing awareness to your breath. And we'll take a slow counted breath. And your next inhale, inhaling for 6. Inhaling 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Pause at the top. And then slowly exhale everything out, taking the belly buttons all the way to the spine. And then doing one more counted breath at your own pace, inhaling slowly for 6. Pause at the top. And then exhaling everything out. And then we will slowly turn onto our right side first. So using a block or pillow for underneath your head. We're going to bring both of the arms behind the back, interlace the fingers, draw the arms long down behind the back, opening up through the chest. Taking a nice deep breath in here. And on your next inhale, we'll stay here, or if you'd like to go a little deeper, reach the arms out long behind you. And you can even take that top left leg, tip the foot back behind you, planting the toes on the floor. Inhaling. Exhaling. to roll yourself to the opposite side. We'll do the same thing. Interlacing the fingers, drawing long down behind the back, opening up across the chest. Inhaling and exhaling. One more time here. We're releasing the hands and just reaching straight back through the fingers. You can take that top foot and touch the toes down behind you. Gently lowering the leg, using that right hand to press yourself into seated position. From here, making sure that you ground through the sits bone. So maybe even raising the lower body off the mat, letting your lower body hang, and gently placing it down, making sure that you're sitting up nice and tall. Shoulders are down and back, even grabbing one arm behind the back. Make sure that your shoulders are where they need to be, chin down slightly. And then we're going to start with the right hand pressing against the wall, fingertips flexed up. Really engaging through all the muscles in the arm to push the hand away from you. Gently tilting the head towards the opposite shoulder. Inhaling. Exhale, rotate the fingertips down. And then lowering that hand down to the mat. On the opposite side, pressing the palm away. Extend through the fingertips. Gently tilt the head towards the opposite shoulder. Inhaling. And on the exhale, rotate the fingertips down. Lowering that hand down. Bring both hands up in front of you, pressing the palms away. Fingertips flexed up, shoulders stay down and back. Up. Inhale. And on your exhale, rotate the fingertips down. From here, just gently interlace the fingers, keeping the arms with that outreach. Gaze over the right shoulder, tipping the chin up. Look towards the back of the room. Inhale. And then on the exhale, lower the chin to the shoulder. Slowly bring your gaze back through center and over the opposite shoulder, tipping the chin up. Exhale, chin to shoulder. Slowly bring your gaze back to center. Releasing the hands, take them straight up into the air. Shoulders aren't up by the ears, but down where they're supposed to be. And then on your exhale, hinge at the hips, fold all the way forward. Coming down onto the mat. Staying here for 2 breaths. On your second breath, grow longer through the spine. Elongate. And on your next exhale, sink lower into the mat. Inhale, slowly coming up. Then take the legs out long in front of you. The hip openers. Starting with whichever leg you like first, either cradling it in the elbow, holding it, making nice big hip circles. Noticing anything tight and hang out there for a minute, just breathing into some space into that tightness. Gently releasing the foot down, ground through the sits bones again, shake. Pedal out the knees a little bit, and on the opposite side. Slowly lowering Lay down, ground again. Shake out the knees a little bit. And then inhale, bring the arms up. Shoulders stay down. Hinge at the hips. Fold forward. Exhaling. Staying here again for 2 breaths. And on your next inhale, elongate through the spine, going nice and tall. Exhale, maybe fold a little further. Inhale, slowly coming up. So we're going to come up onto our knees and shins. And you're going to take the right leg up, planting the heel in line with the left knee. Resting that right arm on the leg just for balance, not a lot of pressure. And then reach up overhead to the left fingertips. And then slowly bring that hand down, either to the hip or to the floor. Or even if you need a block, you can use a block. And reach that right arm up overhead. Lowering that right hand down to the mat. Walk the hands towards the center between the two legs for some cat-cows. Making sure that the hands are underneath the shoulders. And on your exhale, round the back, tuck the chin, drop the head, press the mat away from you. Inhale, reverse it. Lower the tummy, shoulders come down and back, chest and chin is lifted. One more time, around the back, exhale, coming up into cat. Reverse it, coming into cow, drop the tummies. Slowly coming back to neutral, we'll drop the right knee, raise the left foot, planting that foot in line with the heel. Inhale, coming up, resting that left arm on the thigh and reaching up overhead. And then slowly coming up, your hand can be on your hip or down on the floor. Walk and reach that left arm overhead. Slowly lowering that left arm down. Walk the hands towards center. Making sure the arms are in line again. On your exhale, round the back, tuck the chin, drop the head, coming into cat. Inhale, cow, drop the tummies. One more time, exhale, cow. Inhale, cow. Slowly come back to neutral. And we'll drop that left knee down, coming right into the tabletop. We're going to do a few more cat cows here, but this time pelvis first. Instead of taking the belly buttons up to the spine and rounding the back first, we're going to take the pelvis first. So from neutral, round the pelvis, then the back, come all the way up. And then coming into cow, reverse it, pelvis first. Drop the tummy second, shoulders come down and back, head lifts last. Let's do 2 more though. Slowly, pelvis first. Cat. And then cow. Making sure you keep your hands firmly planted in the mat. And then again, slowly rolling up into cat. Press the mat away, drop the head. Last time, cow. And then from here, we're going to just do rotations on the shoulders, planting the hands on the mat. We're going to do 4 clockwise. So you're just tilting the upper body around, leaving the hands planted on the mat. Circulating through the wrists 4 times in one direction. And then 4 times reversing it into the opposite direction. So clockwise and counterclockwise, whichever you're doing first. Reversing that move. Slowly coming back to center. We're going to take the right hand first. Turn the fingers out, pointing them back towards the knee. And then slowly lift the palm off the mat so just the fingers are resting on the mat. Lean down, bending to the elbow. Inhale, come up. And one more time. Lean down and bend the elbow. Come up onto the tips of the fingers. And come up. Release that hand. Bring it back forward. Then the left hand rotates back. Fingertips pointed towards the knee. Bend into the elbow. Flex up onto the fingertips. Inhale up. And then again, bend coming into the fingertips. Inhale up. Rotate the fingers back. Then slowly sink into child's pose, sinking back into the hips. Reach long through the fingertips. Foreheads resting on the mat. Gently rocking the foreheads left and right. Walk the fingertips a little bit further. Maybe coming up onto the top of the head and the forearms for a little neck stretch. And sinking back down into the forehead. Inhale, slowly coming up. Back into tabletop, and we'll do thread the needle. So starting on the right, opening up through the right, and then thread through. Right shoulder down, right temple down. Your left arm should come straight up to the ceiling. Inhale, reaching the fingertips up. And then exhale, taking a bind, bringing that hand behind the hips, stacking through the shoulders. And if it's there for you, you can take your left leg out long behind you, foot flexed, toes pointed down, reaching through that back heel. Slowly bring that leg down, pressing back up into neutral. And the same thing on the left. Inhale up through the left fingertips. And then thread through. Left shoulder down, left temple down. Reach up through the right. Reaching, and then exhale, taking the bind. Left leg comes out long behind you, foot flexed. Slowly bring that leg down, hand down, pressing back up into neutral. Then we do right left balance. So starting with the right arm, let's take the right arm straight out in front of you, fingers reaching out as far as you can, gazes down, heads in line with the spine, and the right leg is going to come out long behind you. Foot flexed, toes pointed down, pressing in both directions. Bringing your awareness to how far you can grow the hand and the foot. Keeping that right arm up, lower just the right leg. Raise the left leg, press back into the left heel, reach into those fingertips. And then on your exhale, round the back, tuck the chin, bring the knee towards the elbow. Inhale, again, nice and long, reaching. Exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale up. Exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale up. Exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale up. Last one, exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale up. And then lower that hand down, leg down. Starting back in tabletop, we'll do the same thing on the opposite side. Left arm comes up nice and long. Gazes down, heads in line with the spine. Left leg reaches long behind you, pressing through that back heel, reaching up nice and long through the fingertips. Keeping that left arm up and lower, just the left leg, and raise the right. Press back through the right heel, reach through left fingertips. And on your next exhale, round the back, tuck the chin, bring the knee to the elbow. Inhale up. Exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale up. Exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale up. Exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale up. Last time. Exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale up. Lowering that hand down, leg down.
Coming back into tabletop. I'm going to take the hands and step the palms one step forward. Hinging forward at the hips. Slowly lower all the way down onto the mat. And shoulder rolls here. Take the right shoulder, shrug it all the way up to the ear and down the back. Left shoulder. Both shoulders. And then coming up, inhale into mini cobra. Hands should be able to leave the mat. Exhale back down. Inhale up a little bit further, pressing the palms into the mat. Shoulders are down and back, chest and chin lifted, gaze forward. Exhale back down. Inhale up, full cobra, pressing the palms into the mat. And from here, just going to warm up the legs by bringing first the right leg up towards the lower back. Lowering that leg down. And the opposite leg, left leg comes up, pressing it in towards the lower back. That down. Press back into child's pose. Exhale. We'll do that one more time. Inhale, coming all the way forward. Slowly lowering down to the mat. Inhale all the way up into full cobra. Exhale, child's pose. Curl your toes under, coming into downward facing dog when you're ready. Pedaling it out some with the feet. Maybe inhale up the heels and sweep them over to the right. Sink them down into the mat. Inhale them up again. Sweep them over to the left and sink them down. Inhale, heels come up. Sink them down into the mat. From here, let's just drop the knees slowly, inch from the mat. And from here, just take hips straight up to the ceiling. Sink the heels down into the mat. Let's take the right leg up nice and long, standing split. Reaching through the toes. Bend the knee slightly. Lower the leg to straighten out the hips. Flex the foot and then turn and stack through the hips. Shoulders stay square, gaze under the right arm. We're going to slowly step that back leg all the way forward between the hands. I'm going to place that right hand down in the center of the mat. Inhale up to the left fingertips. From here, we're just going to extend that front knee and lift the right hand off the mat. Coming up. And then coming back down. Palm on the mat, bend the knee. Inhale, come up. Exhale down, bend the knee, palm to the mat. Two more, inhale up. Last one. And then reverse it. Let's bring the left hand to the center of the mat. Right opens up towards the ceiling. Big arm circles. Exhale down. Inhale up, and you can add lengthening through the front leg if you'd like. And then inhale up. Exhale down. Last one. Palm comes down beside the foot. Lower downward to the back knee. Flip the back toes out. Heel toe that right foot out to the edge of your mat. You can stay here in long arms, or if you come down onto your forearms, you can roll your foot to the outside edge. Breathing into any tightness. to the long arms. Heel toe that right foot over towards the left wrist to come into pigeon. Taking that right leg as parallel to the top of the mat as you can get. You can stay in long arms. You can come down onto your forearms. If you stay up high, you can also grab that back left leg. Active pigeon is also an option, placing your palms on the mat, curling back toes under, lifting the back knee, and just lifting that front leg up. Slowly lowering back down. Everyone else, curl your toes under, lift the back knee. Slide that right leg back. We'll take our first vinyasa. Move forward into plank. Slowly lowering down, elbows in. Flip the toes up dog. Downward facing dog. We'll do the same movements this time on the left. Left leg comes up nice and long, standing split. Lower the leg slightly, square off the hips, bend the knee, flex the foot, stack through the hips. Shoulder stay square, gaze under the left arm. And then on your exhale, slowly step that foot all the way forward. Take the right hand or the left hand to the center of the mat. Reach up through the right fingertips. And on your inhale, we're just going to come up, straightening the leg. Keep the hand down by the ankle. Exhale down, hand to the mat. Bend the knee. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Last time. Inhale up. Exhale down. Now we're going to reverse it. Right hand comes to the center of the mat. Left arm opens up towards the ceiling. Big arm circle. Exhaling down. Inhaling up. You can add that front knee if you like. Last time. Slowly lower down onto the back knee, flip the back toes out. Heel toe that left foot out to the edge of the mat. You can stay here in long arms or roll to the outside edge of your foot. Come down onto your forearm. Slowly coming back up into long arms. Heel toe that foot all the way over to the right wrist. Coming to pigeon. You can stay in long arms again. You can come down onto your forearms. If you're long in arms and you'd like to try, you can raise the back leg. Also try active pigeon, pulling the back toes under, lifting the back knee, placing palms on the mat and just lifting that front knee off the mat. And coming back up into long arms if you're down, curling the back toes under, lift the back knee, slide the left leg back. We'll take a vinyasa. Slowly lowering down elbows and flip the toes up top. Downward facing dog. Hop, step, and float forward. Heel toe the feet out wider than hip distance. And either using the two-piece fingers to grab the big toe and cap it with your thumb, or sliding the palm all the way under the foot, bringing the toes as close to the wrist as you can. I'm going to put a bend in the knees and pull the chest down towards the thighs. Letting the head hang heavy. Inhale, take the legs, straighten them out. The stretch in the arms, hips straight up to the ceiling. Exhale, pull the chest down. Inhale, hips come up. Last time, exhale, pull the chest down. Inhale, come up. Release the hands from the feet, grab opposite biceps, and just hang. Letting the head hang heavy. Be swaying left and right. Gently shaking the head no. Not have positive, or not have negative thoughts, negative speak. And gently shaking the head yes. With positive thoughts and positive speak. Releasing the hands down to the mat. We're going to walk them to the outside edge of the left foot. Walk them back through center to the outside edge of the right foot. Slowly come back to center. We're going to come down into Buddha squat. So maybe heel toeing the feet out a little further. Turn the toes out. Sink. And have the palms meet. And then we're going to exhale. Press the palms down, pushing the elbows out into the knees. Inhale, releasing the palms, letting the knees relax. And then again, exhale, palms down, pushing the elbows into the knees. Exhale, release. Last time, press down. Inhale, coming up. And then you can stay here or take crow pose if you'd like. Planting the palms into the mat. Slowly bringing the feet off of the floor. From here, place the palms on the mat. Push the hips straight up to the ceiling. Heel toe the feet in hip distance. Inhale up, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward, bend the knees. Sweep the arms all the way up. Press through the feet. And we'll take a few sun salutations. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale up, halfway lift. Exhale, hands to the mat. Right leg steps, left leg steps back. Take your vinyasa. Inhale up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Hop, step, or float forward. Inhale up, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward, bend the knees, press through the feet, arms come all the way up, hands through center, forward fold. Inhale up, halfway lift. Exhale, hands to the mat, right leg steps back, left leg steps back, vinyasa. Hop, step, or float forward. Inhale up, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward, bend the knees, all the way up, hands toward center, forward. Inhale up, halfway lift. Mat, right leg steps back, left leg steps back, vinyasa. Downward facing dog. Let's take the right leg up, nice and long, standing split. Gently step it between the toes. Coming up into warrior one. Making sure the hips track forward. Mine aren't. So I'm going to move that foot out until the hips are tracking forward. Coming up into warrior one. Open warrior two. We're going to do some bow and arrows. So reaching up, that right hand reach as high as you can towards the ceiling. Bend down. Grab an arrow, bring it forward, pull back, release. Inhale, bring that arm all the way up and back. Come up, grab an arrow, pull up, forward, back, release. Two more. Inhale all the way up and back. Arrow, up, forward, pull back, release. Last one. Inhale up, reaching through the fingertips. Arrow, pull up, forward, pull back, release. Inhale all the way up and back. We're going to take that right hand back behind the back, interlace the fingers, open up through the chest, take the arms down behind the back. And then exhale, bring that nose towards the knee. Gently release the hands to the mat. We're going to take that back leg, step it forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Bend the knees, sweep the arms all the way up. Hands to heart center. We're going to take the left arm underneath the right. Keeping that right foot planted, we're going to take the left knee up for top. Sinking down into eagle pose. And stay here if it's there for you to fold forward. You can stop by dropping the hands first. Slowly coming back up. Releasing the legs. We're going to take that left leg, step it back into warrior pose. And then inhale up, gently tip back, exhale forward. Inhale up, exhale forward. Inhale up, exhale forward. Releasing the hands. We're going to take the left hand, right hand behind the back. Hinge forward, reach to the left fingertip. Exhale, bring that left elbow over the right knee, twist, stacking through the shoulders. Slowly bring the hands down, framing the foot, slide the right leg back, take a vinyasa. Inhale up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Left side, left leg comes up nice and long. Gently step it between the hands. Coming up into warrior one. Making sure that the hips are tracking forward. Warrior one. Opening into warrior two. Bow and arrow, reach the fingertips up, reaching as high as you can. Bow and arrow, straight up, forward, pull back, release. Inhale all the way up and back. Arrow, straight up, forward, pull back, release. Inhale all the way up. Reach the arms straight up towards the ceiling. And arrow, bring it forward, pull back, release. Last time, inhale, bring the arm all the way up. Grab arrow, straight up, forward, pull back, release. Back up into warrior two. The front arm, interlace the fingers, down, and back, open up through the chest. And then exhale, take the nose towards the knee. Slowly release the hands. Take that back one step forward. Inhale up, halfway up. Bend the knees, fold forward, press through the foot, bring the arms all the way up. Hands to heart center. This time that right leg is going to cross over the left. The left arm is going to go underneath the right. Turning into eagle pose. Slowly sinking down. If it's there, if you can fold forward, dropping the hands first. Slowly coming back up. Releasing the legs. Take the right leg, step it back. To warrior, inhale up through the arms. Exhale, bring the elbows down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Releasing the hands. This time left arm comes behind. Fold forward the hips. Reach through the right fingertips. Elbow over knee. Twist. Stacking through the hips. Slowly releasing our hands. Coming forward. Hands come down to frame the foot. Left leg slides back. Take a vinyasa. Inhale up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Hop, step, and foot forward. Feet are hip distance. Inhale up, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward, bend the knees. Sweep the arms all the way up. Palms meet. Hands come to heart center. Let's find mountain pose here. So grounding through the balls of the feet and the heels. Making sure to plant the feet. Rotate the inner thighs towards the back of the room. Reach the fingertips down towards the floor. Shoulders are down and back. Chin down slightly. Growing nice and tall through the top of the head. Bringing awareness back to your breath. Inhale. Slowly bring the arms all the way up, palms meet. Hands come to heart center. And plant the weight onto the left foot. We're going to first we'll take the right leg and either lift it. Calf. Thigh or crossing over. We'll do something different today. Slowly bring that leg up. That balance. Take the leg back instead of coming into airplane. Do King Dancer. So I want you to take that turn. Take that right leg. Lift up. Reach through the front fingertips. Gaze forward. Slowly lower the leg down. Hands to heart center. Let's find mountain pose again. Grounding through the balls of the feet and the heels. Rotate the inner thighs. Towards the back of the room. Reach the palms to the floor. Growing nice and tall through the top of the head. Chin down slightly. Belly buttons into spine. Inhale, bring the arms all the way up. Palms meet, hands come to heart center. This time planting that right foot. You can come into kickstand, calf, or thigh, or crossing over. From here, let's take the legs straight, bring the knee up. And take it slowly back behind you. Left hand to left ankle. Reach forward. Gazing forward. slowly coming down. Bring the hands to heart center. Inhale the arms all the way up. Palms meet forward fold. Inhale up, halfway lift. And stay here just for a moment. Go nice and long through the top of the head. Shoulders stay down and back. Forward fold. In your forward fold, heel toe the feet together, knees together, thighs together, slowly coming up into Utkatasana. Elbows in line with the shoulders. And on your exhale, we're going to bring the elbows together. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. Inhale, open. Last time, exhale, close. Press through the feet. Palms come forward. Exhale, hollow out the body. One more time. Inhale and slowly sink down. Chair pose. Elbows are in line with the shoulders. Exhale, bring the elbows together. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. Inhale, open. Last time, exhale, close. Inhale, open. Press through the feet. Palms come forward. Hollow out. Slowly come back to center. Hands to heart center. Sink down one last time into chair pose. We're going to twist. So first, left elbow over right knee. And as you stack, make sure the one knee doesn't pop out in front of the other. Keep them in line. And opening the palms if it's part of your practice. Slowly bring the hands back to heart center. Press through the feet. Sweep your arms all the way up. And one more time, slowly coming down. Twist opposite side. Hands back to heart center. Press through the feet. Sweep your arms all the way up. Forward fold. Let's take a vinyasa. Right leg steps back. Left leg steps back. Inhale up. Exhale, downward facing dog. 3 body rolls from here, just like in cat cow. All the way from down dog to up dog. So rounding the back, tuck the chin, bring the body all the way forward. Slowly reversing it into up dog. Shoulders are down and back. Chest lifted, gaze forward. And slowly drop the head and take it back. Two more. Back. Last one. From here, you're going to come into plank. Right hand comes to the center of the mat, opening up to side plank. You can keep that top foot forward for balance. You can even come into tree pose or fullest expression. Slowly coming down, we'll do the opposite side. The left hand comes to the center of the mat. Right arm opens up. Whichever version you like. Slowly coming down. Lowering all the way down to the mat. Palms come long behind you. We're going to set up for locust. On your next inhale, lifting up through the chest, shoulders come down and back. Reach through the fingertips. Breathing here. Exhale all the way down, right cheek to the mat. Windshield wiper the leg, left and right. And then you can take locust again. Triangle if it's part of your practice. Making sure to grab the ankles and not the feet. And inhale, coming up. Slowly lower everything down to the mat. Left cheek to the mat. Windshield wiper the legs, left and right. Lowering the legs down to the mat. Right arm comes across the top of the mat. Left hand to the inside of the left leg. Pressing the hand against the leg. And gently releasing that left leg down behind the right knee. Right leg comes up. Pressing that foot in. Slowly releasing that. Let's bring the left hand across the top of the mat. Right hand to the inside of the right foot. Gently lowering that right leg down. Pressing it in behind the left knee. Bring that left leg up towards the lower back. Slowly lowering and releasing that leg. Press back into child's pose. Maybe taking the knees a little wider. This time sinking into the hips. Forehead's resting on the mat. Slowly coming up into seated. Planting the sits bones. And then come up into boat. And when you're ready, reaching the fingers out long in front of you. On your exhale, drop the feet. Tap them. Inhale up. And you can add arms as if you're holding onto a giant beach ball. When you exhale down, turn. Slowly stopping and bringing the knees in towards the chest, wrapping arms around the shins, drop the head, tuck the chin, sink into the lower back. Slowly coming up for seated twist. Taking the legs out long in front of you. Take the left leg over top first. Right hand comes behind the back. Inhale up through the left fingertips, and then on the exhale down with the elbow in front of the knee and gaze over the back shoulder. Gently releasing the legs, reversing it. Palm down on the mat. Inhale up through the fingertips. Exhale from the elbow down in front of the knee, gaze over the back shoulder. Releasing slowly. And come to crossing the legs, stacking through the knees. Hand placement of choice. So you can press your hands onto the bottoms of your feet, rolling the tops of your feet into the mat. You can place your hands on the floor, or you can bring one hand behind, both hands behind the back, grabbing one. On your exhale, just hinging at the hips, fold forward. Inhale, slowly coming up. We'll reverse the legs. Opposite leg comes on top of the snare. Choosing your hand placement. And on your exhale, just folding forward. Inhale, slowly coming up. Releasing your legs. You slowly roll down onto the mat to set up for bridge. Making sure your fingertips can touch your heels. And on your next inhale, lifting the tummies up, rolling the shoulders under. Even clasping the hands behind the back. Slowly releasing through the shoulders. Come down one vertebrae at a time. Tapping the hips 3 times at the bottom to release negative energy. And then you can take that same pose again on the wheel if it's part of your practice. If you take bridge again, you can lift one leg and then the other, or even take your leg and cross it over the opposite thigh while you're up in bridge pose. Slowly coming down one vertebrae at a time. Tapping the hips 3 times to release negative energy. Then coming into happy baby, grabbing the insides of the feet, driving the knees down on either side of the chest and gently rocking left and right. Releasing the hands from the feet and taking the feet straight up to the ceiling, reverse shoulder stand. Most restorative is feet straight up to the ceiling. You can use a block under your lower back or even come up onto your hands to support your lower back. have one. Heel toe the feet out just to the edge of the mat. Keeping that left foot planted, drop the right knee into center. Slowly lifting that right leg into the right foot and dropping the left knee into center. Inhale slowly, bring that leg back up, heel toe the feet together. Then come into supine twist, crossing the right leg over the left. Both legs fall to the left. Take your gaze to the right. Inhale, slowly bringing the legs back to center, reversing the twist. Left over right. Both legs falling to the right. Take your gaze to the left. Inhale, slowly bringing the legs back to center, releasing the bind, and then slowly coming into a cloud butterfly, feet together, knees falling apart. Truth mudra, if it's part of your practice. Prominent heel on your tummy, less prominent heel on your thigh. Close your legs like a buck, leaving the feet planted for just a moment. Coming into your final Shavasana, slowly taking the legs up wide in front of you, releasing the hands onto the mat. Let everything fall heavy into the mat. And each exhale, releasing something else that you might be holding tight. Take the chin down, one foot going nice and long through the spine. Bringing awareness back to your breath. If a thought comes into your mind, acknowledge it, but let it pass by. Maybe tapping your thumb to each one of your fingers, or doing a counted breath. Slowly bringing your awareness back to your mat. Wiggling your toes and touching your thumb to each one of your fingers. Taking a full body stretch like you do first thing in the morning. And then gently rolling onto your right side in fetal position. The reading for today: too often, our first inclination when we learn a lesson, gain a new sight, have an awareness, or glimpse a new truth is to judge and criticize ourselves for not seeing it sooner, not knowing it before, or being in denial too long. That's not necessary. It's not appropriate. We're not at fault because we didn't have the awareness or understand the lesson until now. We didn't need to see the truth one moment before we see it. Judging ourselves for not knowing sooner can close us off to what life has to teach us now. We're here to learn our lessons and discover our truths and have our adventures. Let yourself have your experiences. Allow yourself to learn what you learn when you learn it, and don't judge yourself for not learning it sooner. Be happy, grateful, and excited when your lesson arrives. Using your left hand, push yourself into seated position. Hands to heart center. We'll take 2 healing energy sending breaths. On our first breath, seeing someone in our mind's eye who needs a healing energy. Inhaling that person into your heart and showering them with beautiful golden light. And on our next breath, we'll take our own. light in me sees and honors the light in each one of you. Thank you for sharing your practice with me today. Namaste. Nice class, guys. I hope everybody has a great rest of their weekend and a good week ahead. And I will see you next week. Bye.